Yes! Welcome back to my channel, guys, my YouTube channel. I'm joking. Welcome back to the podcast for our hundreds and hundreds of listeners. Dan Griffiths was eaten again.
As always.
But this is life, man. This is life.
What does it sound? Does it sound better like this, or if I put?
I just think fucking Jack's messed up. I think. Does it sound better?
Not really. You sound far away.
This is better,
Yeah. This is better.
Go.
Yeah, man. Last podcast on Zoom. And then we got to find a home. Sick of this Zoom shit.
Yeah, we need to get in person. Which I think it's going to be us two, man.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Fuck them guys, man.
And Mike when he can. Mike's the only one who ever gives a reason for not coming.
And his reason is always valid, like, sorry, I've got to cut someone's chest open and save their life.
Yeah, I've got to save some lives.
You know
Whereas
what I mean?
the other two don't give us enough respect to tell us.
They don't respect him. I might kick him out. I'm doing it now. I'm kicking him out of the group.
Hold on. Someone just messaged right now. He's just telling stories. I don't care.
I got home at 9 a.m. Bruv, I got home at 1 p.m.
He went to one hood party with a pal. Let's not mention his name. Let's just read out every message he says, though.
Hold on. I'm just responding to his brother. He proper aired the fact that he said he got home at 9 a.m. I literally got home an hour ago. Is that a rock star?
I'm literally going to just... That's all I'm messaging.
Fuck off.
It's just got to be direct sometimes.
This guy, they're not real. I'm kicking them out.
No.
I'm kicking them out right now.
Allow me, head still ringing. We don't care. Let me just say that first. Now kick him out. So he gets that. He's been, yes.
He typing? Was he typing?
Yeah, he's still typing. It says Jimmy is typing. Oh no, he's typing too.
He's gone. Oh yeah, it says it here on mine as well. Jimmy's still typing. Listen, man. Not everyone wants this. Not everyone wants it, man. Not everyone wants the lifestyle.
No. So when we go into studio, then it'll be just us. We'll build the format. It'll be us three. They can guess.
You can be guests.
They can be frequent guests. That's it.
Reoccurring characters.
But yeah, they're take the name off the thing.
Yeah. We don't want this life, man.
Oh man. Yes.
I was this close to saying fuck all this shit. Today, just this episode. I was this close.
Yeah.
I'm napping.
That's how it starts.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, man.
That's how it starts. When it starts to fail from there. As soon as you miss one completely, then it's like people go, oh, I can't bother to do the next one. Can't bother to do the next one. And then it's gone.
We were in a different group, yeah, on WhatsApp. Jimmy James just goes, man, we should really do something, man. Start doing stuff and really work together. And I don't know, man, maybe a podcast or something like that, yeah? Everyone was like, yeah, maybe. And I think everyone got bored in lockdown. And he was like, yeah, let's do it, man. So we literally took him up on his not idea, because podcast ain't his idea, but we took him up on his energy and said, "Hey man, we're gonna match your energy." And now his energy is at hood parties. What do you want to be, Jimmy? Do you want to be a comedian or do you want to be a gangster? What are you doing at hood parties? You're not gonna you might get material there, but you also you might not live to see the material ever materialize. I like the way I use material and materialize.
I hope he goes to a hood party and gets shot in the foot. That's what happens to him.
No, I hope he gets shot in his hairline. Which means he won't get shot. Because he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
BLM,
shall we talk some topics? We haven't shared any topics. Is Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez still relevant? I don't even know.
I don't even know what happened there. All I know is he shot her. And I don't know why.
Did
she make a height joke? I don't know.
Let's just say this, though.
Did she borrow his Air Force Ones?
Wanted to shoot someone. They have different size feet. She must have bigger feet than him. She must do. But no. If you were having an argument with a girlfriend or a partner and they were attacking you and you had a gun, but you didn't want to really hurt them, where would you shoot them?
And I didn't want to hurt them.
Now, you didn't really want to hurt them, damage them too badly.
I would take the gun and I would place it beside their ear and I'd let it off.
I see. So just allow the bag.
Mm. And then I would tell them a secret that they can't hear. I'd be like, "Blow!" Give me that what? What? Oh, you saying? Oh, I really want to know. I want to know the secret. I feel like you've practiced that before. That was too spot on, bro. That was too spot on. You've done this before, man. But also, I don't advocate the use of guns unless it's in self-protection. And we're not in America, so we don't really need that. So, well, if it's in the use of real self protection, not some George Zimmerman shit. Anyway.
No, but in the history of guns, they've never really calmed down the situation.
No. But all I'm saying is, if you've got a gun and you want to shoot someone, what's the point of trying to inflict as minimal damage as possible? If you've got a gun and you're willing to shoot somebody, shoot to kill, innit?
No,
what's the point of having a gun to just
look,
disable someone?
Back up, Meg. You're bigger than me. You're intimidating me. I've got a gun in my bag. Back away from me. And Meg's still coming at you, just left, right, uppercut, jab, body shot. And it's like, all right, my hits aren't affecting you because you're so much bigger than me. So I'm going to have to get a weapon because
Or you could run away.
But she's a stallion. She can outrun Tory Lanez.
But he can get into smaller gaps.
True.
He's like a mouse.
Speaking about them cartoons.
Yeah.
He's just squeezed through it and she's ran through the fence. It's like Meg outlined through the fence and she just smashes through it, chasing after little Tory.
Why is she called Megan Thee Stallion?
Stallion's a male horse.
Okay. Oh, we okay. So the rumor is she's a man.
I didn't say that. What?
Well, I briefly remember this coming up in a conversation with multiple people. I didn't pay enough attention to say it was you, but you and I were there.
No, do what? I let's see, Meg the Stallion. It's Megan the Stallion. It's full Megan. But I mean,
Does she look manly?
I don't know. Not really. It's just tall. That's it. Plus, she's got to pick her as a child. So there you go. That's the one.
That's a real kind of like weird name. Megan the Stallion. I want to know how she came up with that name. Let me do this little thing.
Megan. 2025.
Is it? Okay.
5'10".
She's a giant. She's taller than me. I'm 5'9" and a half.
Time we was that. Where were we? Well, it was at the Intercom. 02. We were on tour.
I'm on tour, lad.
When we walked past you, and you was just like, "Why do you keep pointing out giants?"
Yeah, bro. You was pointing at the most tallest of the female audience members. I don't talk to any females that are taller than me. I don't even talk to them as friends. I don't talk to them as buddies, colleagues. I don't talk to anyone that's female and taller than me. I've got a complex. I'm like that Manson guy. A little bit. You know, he was mad short.
Yeah, which what's his name? Yeah, there was the Netflix dramatization to do. Charles Manson.
Is it Charles Manson? But when he was in prison, and the FBI would go and interview him, and they was making that new department for like psychoanalysis of like serial killers and stuff. He would go into the interview room and stand on a table or a chair just to be taller than
the chair makes it bigger.
Like, I'm not that bad. Nuts. Sometimes in settings where it is required of me to remove my shoes, I do not, because they give me an extra inch.
You got heels, you got lifts.
Just a little bubble. I like the way it makes me taller. So I know where Tory's coming from. If she made a short joke, I'd probably shoot her in the foot now and be like, "Who's tall now? You can't even stand up." I'd be like, "Sit down."
Oh, dude.
You shot her in one of her hooves.
Well, those ones. It is hard. It's just hard to think of a story leading up to getting shot in the foot by someone you're going out with.
Do you know what she probably said? She said, "You know what, Tory? You can't sing." And he was like, "What? Bow!"
Really?
I just shot this bitch in the foot.
She goes, "On, sing one of your own songs. Go, now. Just sing one. Just one of your own songs, Tory." And he's like, bow! Shot in the foot.
Oh, they were having an argument, yeah. And Tory said something like, maybe disrespectful. And she said, "You better look me in my eye when you say that shit to me." And he was like, "I can't. Where's my stepladder? Where's my Air Forces?"
They're at thingies.
Why am I still sharing this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner, it's at her house, isn't it? So they're in a place where you don't really need a gun on you. You weren't that type of rave, that type of party. It's at Kylie Jenner's house, you need a burner on you.
Hey man, when you're from the streets, you don't know.
And if you are going to places where you need
that
a burner on you, then don't go to those places.
Yeah, Jimmy, like hood parties.
Yeah.
Like fucking hood parties.
Someone could die at any moment. Just don't go to that party, innit?
Do you know what I'm pissed off about, yeah? Is that Jimmy said, "I got in at 9 a.m. Like, that's late. Like, that's like late to be getting home.
9 a.m. is no. Do what? Here's my thing. If you can message in the group, then you're awake. You're awake. So get on the fucking podcast.
So that's what I'm talking about, man.
I
was out since 4 o'clock yesterday, and I got home at 1 p.m. today. I've been touring. I'm a rock star, man.
At 4. If you wake up at 4 and you've missed the pod, that you go, oh right, I got in that thing, I fell. Then fair enough. But you're awake to tell me that you're awake, and why don't you just go, come on?
They're not serious about this life, man. You think it's just because he's going on tour with Mo?
I think they've messaged in the group.
Have they? Who's the admin of that? You or is it Filio? Mike says, "Yikes."
Filio said I was loading up the laptop.
I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that. We said 2 p.m. yesterday. It was like 2:15 when I kicked you out.
They can come on the group. Oh dear.
BLM though, so I hope they make it. You know what I mean? But also, pieces of shit. Also, Ed, piece of shit too. Good to be back in the group just to talk shit and leave. Man made one appearance on the pod. Who does he think he is? This ain't a PA. This ain't a public appearance. You know, we're not paying you to just pass through, and we're doing it because we like you, Ed, man.
And because he's a meme, he thinks he can just.
He's in his feelings.
Just dip in and out.
Just because he knows Nines doesn't mean Nines is gonna back you, bruv. You know what I mean? Just because he's got 100k followers, they're not gonna back you, bruv.
We're gonna have to cut like the whole front or end of this podcast because we spoke about nothing.
That's my whole plan.
Well, let's start something we're interested in. Football.
Yeah.
Let's talk about football. Last day, Premier League season.
Yeah.
Have you on your betting apps to put on your accumulators?
I don't know if I want to. Should I? Should I do it now? Man said, did you see what Filio said? He said, I'm black.
Mate, it's the last day of the season. You have to. It's tradition. Yeah. I've got loads of accumulators on that aren't going to win me any money.
All right. I'm only doing Prem accumulators, though. I don't know what other games are on. I watched Inter versus Fiorentina yesterday. That game was dead. Lukaku had about 10 chances in the first half. Couldn't put away any of them. And that's why he doesn't play in the Premier League no more. You can't have 10 chances in the Premier League in a single half and not tuck away one of them. All right, here we go. I'm going, obviously, got to back my team. I'm going to go through each one and then you tell me what you think.
Right, let me get my app up.
You've done your one already?
Yeah, I mean, I've gone for, what kind of bets have I done? I've done over 2.5 goals.
Oh, you're going in.
I've done over 1.5 goals in the first half accumulator. Got goal scorer accumulator, and then I've got results ones as well. Nah, they're all at £1 bets. I'm pussy.
What month are we in? Are we still in June? July. Sorry,
always August.
We're still in July, though, isn't it? 26, yeah.
Yeah.
So this month I won 2 bets, and I never win.
And
I had to cash out on both of them.
What are the bets?
It was just small accumulators, like 4 or 5 teams. But I was so gassed. I was like, I know how to do this now. I once won a bet for £150. Didn't even know. You met my boy Kieran, innit? Tall white guy, blonde.
Yeah.
So we was putting bets on. We was at Box Park. We was doing Laugh in the Box. He came, and whilst we was waiting for the show to start, I put on a bet. Had a great night. Went out drinking, and he was like, "Bro, check your bets." And it was just like red, 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 green, red, red, red. He was like, "Stop! What's that green one?" I was like, "Let me check it." Oh, I think it's one of the ones that's just like £9.50 return. Then I checked it and I was like, we were at London Bridge, the pub right by London Bridge, and we went mental. He celebrated it like I'm going to share the money with him. I was like, bro, slow your roll.
I don't know how, because you watch the news like after like Grand National and stuff, and you find those guys like end up winning 50 grand for like £100 bet. It's just like, I don't even know how I'd react to that.
I had one bet, it almost came in for £800. But I think Chelsea flopped it.
I think the most I've ever won on a bet is like 20 quid. Like 20 quid off like nice. I won a 26-1 bet, but it's off £1. So if I had some balls and actually I put on like tenner or something. That was who was going to be in the final of the World Cup in 2010. At the start of the tournament, I said it's going to be Netherlands, Spain in the final.
In 2010, yeah. Netherlands, Spain. Nice.
That was 26-1.
Do you ever go on a betting app, and then like just pick like what you think is an absolute banker? So like, let's see what's on today. So like, City Norwich, yeah, and then you go on City, you go on City, and you just type in like your stake. You don't actually put it in, but you type it into like £250, and you're like, this is a banker.
Yeah.
So like, but the returns are only like £50, but you're like,
you're
sure £50 though, like. And then you don't do it, and then the game plays, and it's like, Norwich 1-0. You're like, yeah, oh, thank God. It's like one of them weird games.
That's the thing. Because those professional gamblers, that's how they bet. Those type of guys who like bet 50k on like Mayweather to win the boxing match. It's like they ain't going to win much, but it's like, I've just made an extra few thousand. Like,
I remember Birdman saying he bet on Mayweather once, and he goes, the odds were 1-1. And they were like, how much did you bet? He was like, $1 million. He was like, so I had to put up $1 million just to make $1 million. But yeah.
That's the thing. It's like,
I was working at this, I was working in Chelsea once, or Kensington, in this like really like exclusive like properties, and they had like a facilities thing, and I used to like supervise the facilities, and they had a cinema room, and there was this Iranian guy that Scott Dan lives there. Don't know if he still does.
Right.
One time we needed Palace to beat someone, so Arsenal could finish in the top 4, and they did. So I see him, and I'm like, hey, thank you, man. But he's this Iranian guy, and he's proper flash, He had this matte, like dark green Ferrari. It was sick. One time he goes to me, boss, can you go to the shops for me to get cigarettes? I said, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll go to the shop for you to get cigarettes. And he was like, all right, here are my keys. I was like, what?
No.
He was like, yeah, take my car. Because this is nothing to them. This is like a Toyota Yaris or like a Clio or anything. This is just a car, He was like, yeah, take my keys, man. I was like to him, yeah, so the shop I'm going to is in Manchester, so I'm going to be gone for a while in your car. Do you want to fill up the tank now, or should I invoice you later? But I told him I'm not allowed to take your car. But anyway, he comes down into the facility suite, and he was like, can I use the cinema? And I was like, unfortunately, someone's in the cinema, you can't use it. He was like, please, I got a bet on, it was the World Cup. This might be... I don't know which one it was, but anyways, I got a bet on. It was the World Cup, and it was Nigeria playing Iran, And he was like, I got a bet on the Nigeria-Iran game. I was like, swear down, so do I, He was like, yeah, I got 50k on it. I was like, yeah, I got £5 on it. So there's levels in it, levels.
We bet differently.
I said I got 50k on this bet. I said, behave yourself, bruv.
When you put a £5 on and someone puts 50k the other way, you have to just go, well, I hope you win, innit? Like,
I hope you lose. I hope you lose
But
with all that
your
ignorant.
£5 was probably, yeah, your £5 is probably more of your personal wealth than that 50k was his. So yeah.
Well, yeah, if he loses 50k, it would be like me losing the £5. It would be like, whatever.
I've seen those guys, like like Middle Eastern guys, gold plate Ferraris, and all that, just parked in West End. I don't give a shit. Just parking ticket, double yellow. I don't care. I'll park there. You can tow it. They don't even pay it. They just let the car get towed and get a new car sent. They get a new car sent.
I used to do this delivery job for TNT, but we used to my role was I had to go to the banks and deliver like paperwork, but like paperwork that can't be in like circulation kind of thing. So I had keys to all the banks and stuff. But one of my routes was the Barclays opposite Harrods. There was two Barclays. There's one that was like an investment place, like traders, but there's another one at normal Barclays, and it's next to Harrods. I used to go there, park up, and like you were saying, bro, Maybachs, Rolls Royces, just everywhere, man. And I was just like, I'm not getting paid what you're getting paid, so don't really want to do this job anymore. Can I come and work? Can I be your driver? If I was one of their drivers, they'll be like, yeah, drop me off here. I'm going to be about 5 hours. I'm like, cool, say no more. Yo, babes, what you saying? You're like, not one. I'll be in my phone. Yeah, babes, what you saying? Then I'll be outside the car just like, ching, 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 ching.
Do you know what? It'll be those ones. It'll be the selfie where you've got like the badge, the emblem.
Yeah.
On the seat.
And then my caption would be something like, if you knew better, you'd do better. and then this emoji, not this one. Or this one. Side it off with something like alhamdulillah in it. I'm not even Muslim, whatever. It was in the car. Arab money, Arab money, bruv. I would be whipping that car. Bruv, they'd be like, why is my car gone from 25,000 miles to 29,000 miles in a week? I'd be like, bro, I don't know, maybe it's broken.
I was just parked outside. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah. Why is there a girl in the back? Fam, is there? Swear down. Oh yeah, there is, isn't it? Say no more. Didn't even know she was back there. But yeah.
Talk about spitting Arabic. Drizzy Drake, Heady One.
I heard that's not even Arabic.
No, Somali. Someone's told me. I was sort of say someone told me. I read in the comments. Someone said.
What do Somali
one
speak?
bit Somali is Arabic.
Wallahi, not wallahi. Swahili. I should know what they speak. Out of me and you, really. I should know what they speak. Oh! Right, Philo's in the waiting room, yeah? When he comes in, do not speak to him. Do not speak to him. We're going to ignore him.
Am I speaking to you?
Yeah, we're going to carry on our conversation.
Oh.
But do not speak to him.
No, but you've been listening to. I've just been rinsing that song. Like,
it's a banger. It's a banger.
Oi.
It's definitely
man,
a banger.
looks like you said, man, Hamza.
Yeah, I'm saying.
What did you say, Darren?
So yeah, let me run through these bets with you, Darren. let me run through these bets with you, Darren. Let me run through these bets with you, Darren. Let me run through these bets with you, Darren. Let me run through these bets with you, bro. Oh, I'm glad it's just me. It's a good podcast with just me and you.
So what's his bets? Who's bets?
So I'm gonna go Arsenal, Watford. I'm gonna go Arsenal. Back my team to the end.
All right.
And Watford kind of lost their head. Burnley, Brighton. I'm gonna go Brighton.
I went draw. No one puts a draw in the accumulator. No one puts a draw in the accumulator. That's how you get your odds up.
I might copy you. Draw. Chelsea, Wolves.
By the way, yeah, we'll just drop the act. We were gonna ignore you for the whole time, Filio, but
Well, I was listening to you guys talk about this gay shit you talking about. And I was like, what?
wow, man's been in here 10 seconds
I was like,
and
what
he's dropping homophobic slurs.
what is this? Gay?
Yesterday, I was out yesterday. My boy kept getting a pina colada, but he was getting it with a straw. So I was like, okay, you're gay in it, so don't worry about it. Because he kept
Gay.
sipping it out of the straw. But I don't have a, disclaimer, because obviously it's cancel city out here. I don't have a problem with gay people, but it was funny to just keep calling him gay. Because based on his drink. Because my other boy got a pina colada, but he didn't drink it through a straw. So I was like, obviously, you're not gay. But he's gay. Because he's drinking. Huh?
I said, I don't think you even need a disclaimer at this point. Like, if somebody goes, "Oh, Kazeem Jamal's homophobic," like after seeing all your comedy and seeing all your shit, that's a person that's just trying to bait you into some bullshit. Like, I was looking at
somebody
this
that's
thing,
trying to fuck.
both, yeah. I was looking at this thing that this rapper Talib Kweli got himself into, where this black girl on Twitter. Basically, some girl who's popular on Twitter, some black girl, tweeted a list of rappers who are married to light-skinned black women. So, fuck it. She was like, oh, here rappers. It was like something like, here's rappers married to black women.
I know exactly what it is. It was, she posted that no rappers are married to black women.
Right.
And then some other guy commented, here's a list of rappers that are married to black women. And then she went, yeah, but most of those women are light skinned, but that's another conversation.
Which is fucked up, which is like, so you are fucking bigoted, you bitch. Like, you got an issue. So they
these women are black, but not quite black enough.
Exactly. So now it's issue the type of black they are. So like that's why I didn't even read further, because like this girl just contradicted herself. She was mad they weren't married to black women. Then she said they're light skinned. So it's like at that point, it's like,
well, she's got an insecurity. Somebody probably left her for a lighter skinned woman, not probably on that preference, just because that's what it is. They like somebody else and left her, and then she was like, I don't know what it could be. It can't be that I tell really boring stories or that I'm just an annoying person. It must be that she's lighter skinned than me.
It's something to do with that, and that's fucked up because, and I get it where Kweli maybe could have just like been like, okay, this girl's ignorant, I'm out, because it was dumb. Like the conversation was dumb.
Sometimes if you got time, you need to entertain these fools.
But he's like, he made a point now recently where he's like, I see a lot of people getting mad that famous black people didn't also want to cancel me with you Twitter people, and he was like, because they know you're on some bullshit. He said, my platform is built on 20 years before social media, where I was doing Pan-Africanism, pro-black shit, all this other shit.
Which rapper was it again?
Talib Kweli was the one.
There you go. Yeah.
And also,
like,
this woman's actually
pro-black shit.
This woman's actually like fueled on hatred, because you've seen a successful black man, and as a black woman, you want to tear this man down based on his choice of woman.
But I will say this though, he was wrong for going at her because she didn't actually say all that shit together.
That was
the dumb thing. So she made a point about rappers without black wives. Then someone goes, here's a list of rappers with black wives.
Oh, she didn't talk about him specifically. She said rappers.
No. Then she went. She goes, yeah, most of them are light skinned though, but that doesn't. She goes, but that's another story. And then Talib Kweli came out of nowhere and just jumped in front of the straight bullet and went, "What are you talking about me for?"
Have you seen that Ricky Gervais bit where he's like, if it doesn't concern you,
karate lessons.
Yeah, I don't fucking want any. See this sign, piano lessons, calling it. Hello, do you offer piano lessons? Yeah, I don't want any. That is such a good joke. Oh my days. Oh my god.
You can just leave these things.
He made valid points, He just
Yeah.
You know, but some people feel like they just got to be like, I'm going to speak out on this because he might be in his Karen bag and be like, I feel personally attacked. So
he did. He said he did. He was like, why you, because he was like, why are you talking about my family? Like, keep my family out your mouth, which is fair to agree. But at the same time, what he said later, which was like, my career is built 20 years before all this, and it's built upon this strong foundation, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, then why even argue with her?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't argue with her now, and I ain't got no goddamn foundation of 20 years. I'd be like, shut up. I literally would have just tweeted back, shut your dumb ass up. And that would have been it. And then people are like, oh, he called her dumb. He thinks black women are dumb. No, I think this black woman is fucking dumb.
Everything was terrible about it. And she wanted all of his music taken offline. I was just like, what is happening?
She wanted his music taken offline.
Yeah. Mate, the arguments from both sides were so dumb. I think that's the point. The thing I was making is, if you get into this internet shit, this argument on the internet,
you can't. I would never.
If you're bored,
somebody commented on a post of mine. Yeah, that's true. If you're bored, but I'll troll like this rapper. Fuck, what's his name? Damn, I can't remember his name. He's a West Coast rapper. Fuck, I just retweeted him too.
Current rapper? Or
I would look, but I don't follow you on Twitter. You fucking
shut up. He's current. He's dope as fuck. I don't know why.
G-Eazy? Is it G-Eazy?
Okay, don't fuck around me.
He's from the West Coast.
Don't play with me.
West Coast. West Coast. G-Eazy. Gerald.
Don't ever be in no time in my life.
Gerald.
Right, Darren.
Gerald.
Quick side
Vince
note.
Staples, yeah. I know him.
Quick side note. We'll get back to this convo.
Yeah.
This is really quick side note. I've done my accumulator,
and
the odds are 9,698 to 1.
What the fuck have you backed?
Arsenal to win, Burnley, Brighton draw, Chelsea to win, Crystal Palace to win. Sorry, mate. Everton
you bastard.
Leicester to win, City to win, Liverpool to win, Sheffield United to win, Aston Villa to win.
All right, I'm going to
slap a pound on that.
Yeah, I've
I win 10 bags.
I need to do one more.
But
I win 10 bags.
Vince Staples said,
"Oh yeah, go on."
I forgot what he said. Oh, he said Atlanta's got the best rappers pound for pound or some shit.
Right.
And a bunch, but he's from Cali, but he was just speaking on the foundation of rap and shit.
Yeah.
A bunch of people were like arguing with this dude, and he was like, he literally did the right thing. He was like, I don't have time to argue with you guys online. I just stated my opinion. If you don't like it, I mean, go to your own Twitter page and disagree. And you wouldn't argue with cats. And it's like, I'm not sitting there with you because they're baiting you into an argument so that they can get followers and retweets.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're not a celebrity, if you're a non-person, like your whole life is essentially meaningless in the public eye. Like you're not a scientist, you're not an engineer, you don't do anything important. You work at fucking Best Buy or you work at Target or whatever you work at.
Well, it's what Chappelle said as well, isn't it? It's like no one actually gives a fuck what anyone has to say in times of, well, especially in times of crisis, but just in general. Like if a rapper says the best rappers are from Atlanta, okay. All right.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Imagine someone goes, the best rappers are from Atlanta, and you go, what? What are you talking about, man?
And here's the fucked up part. No rapper argued with him.
No.
Other rappers were either like, yeah, I agree, or I disagree. But you know what? I don't give a shit because I'm still a millionaire. Yeah. I'm going to go eat salmon at 2:00 in the morning because I'm a fucking chef. Like, who cares?
Some of the worst rappers are the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of the worst rappers are some of the most affluent rappers.
Yeah.
So really, it's just a throwaway statement. The best rappers are from Atlanta. Okay. All right. If I'm 6'9", I'm like, I've still got.
Okay.
I mean, I've still got long.
I'm like, why is this opinion impacting me? Unless if he said this, the best rappers are from Atlanta, except for you 6'9", you ain't from Atlanta, you ain't shit. Then I'd be like, wait a minute. I'm not from Atlanta. Why are you bringing me into this? Now I have to say something to you because like, why are you talking to me? about this
Yeah.
shit. But it's so dumb to me, these arguments. I'm like, if you're a nobody, you have nothing. Not a nobody, but in the public eye, you're not seen as this fucking person. Then it's almost they're living on, and you defeat a celebrity. You get a celebrity cancer or fucked up, then you basically like they come off that.
Well, they see that as it's adding value. It's adding value to their life. That's how they get value. They got nothing of any substance or value in their life. So they're like, I need to get something.
That's what I mean.
And I'm gonna get it off of negativity.
Yeah.
And that's like the worst
Right.
thing you can do. Like to try and
Because
add value in your life
career's
by
gonna be built on.
trashing someone else.
You know what's fucked up?
AKA
They
Piers
haven't
Morgan.
learned. This is how you know people are dumb. Because that happened. That's Wendy Williams' whole career.
Yeah.
And her whole shit crumbled because she just went at the wrong person, which was 50 Cent. And that was a mistake.
Listen, this is what I will say. We were saying, listen, opinions and all this stuff don't matter, blah, 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 yeah? Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you do in your life, do not ever go at 50 Cent.
Yeah, it don't matter. Like,
It's a
don't
waste
do
Do
it.
not
It's a waste of your
ever.
time. It's a waste of your time.
If you've got one smidge of happiness in your life,
That's it.
up to
Leave him
having
the fuck
a
alone.
fantastic, fulfilling life, so you could be on the floor but happy, yeah. I got my kids and all that, yeah. I don't make a lot. You got a little bit of happiness to the person that's the most happiest, no matter who you are. Don't ever go at this guy.
Don't
Never.
waste your time.
Because this guy, if you try to pick on him in 2020, yeah, in 2045, this brother will still be going at you.
Yeah.
It's not good for anybody, and people still do it.
He really lets you know by example, and I don't understand.
All you got to do is tell
what
someone.
it will take. I don't understand what it will take.
All you got to do is tell
People
someone.
really-
Do you remember Ja Rule? Does anyone remember
Right.
this guy? I remember him. He was a rapper.
He
He was a
ruined
rapper once.
multiple careers, but he demolished Ja Rule's career. But he ruined a lot of careers. But I don't understand why people do it.
You never able to take down Rick Ross. You obviously put dents in him, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Rick Ross was just
Rick
like,
Ross was like,
Well, I
and no
think-
offense to Rick Ross, but it's like I think the general across the board thing is no one gives a fuck what Rick Ross is doing. Like he's doing some shit. He's rapping. He got a good few appearances every so often. I think he has a beard, Caroline.
he's
I
got
think he invested
the
his money
Wingstop.
wise.
Wingstop.
Yeah, I
and
think he
he's
invested
got
his money
in and
wise. I
outs.
think he also signed some really good.
I
Yeah,
think
he's
I think
signed
with
some
Rick
good,
Ross as well. Rick Ross realized that he has enough success that he doesn't need to be beefing with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to
It's
argue.
not going to end. It's not. It doesn't matter who you are. You have to be like a 50 Cent type person to go against him, and no one really is Eminem.
Does anyone remember Terror
Maybe
Squad?
Chappelle to be that petty. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fat Joe.
Remember Terror Squad?
Found out.
Remember that group?
Fat Joe found out.
Once upon a time.
Fucking Nas found out not to fuck with 50 Cent. Fucking Nas.
Listen, people in G Unit were like, yeah, I should probably not go at this guy.
Yeah. Look at Young Buck. He ain't left Young Buck alone. In 10 years, he's been fucking with Young Buck. And Young Buck ain't said shit to 50.
And
He
he,
still
and he
fucking
could never
training
take.
Young Buck.
He
Why?
could never take down the game either.
Why?
Yeah, game
Nah.
can fade down.
You know what though? What I think that was with the game.
I think
the game.
two real.
The game
guys.
had enough commercial success, and he was like, there wasn't a really big blood rapper like that in a while. And
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that West Coast gangster rapper wasn't really out for a while besides Snoop. And I think that people really love that, and they fucked with him regardless of what 50 said. The West Coast is the most loyal fan. They're more loyal than New York. I don't give a fuck what you think. West Coast is loyal as fuck. So they fuck with him. And I think also, I'm not saying that he did anything with the Bloods, but the game is a blood.
Yeah.
Like he's not fucking around. And I think at a point 50 stopped because he was like, it's not a problem that like I joke. Like 50 is like, I joke. I make jokes. But singing the game is serious.
I think like 50 Cent jokes, a lot. But let's remember this guy. If you know 50 Cent, like history, this guy's. If you know 50 Cent as Boo Boo, yeah, you know that shit.
Yeah.
You know that shit.
I don't.
He was like a young kid, like not teenager, young kid, putting grown men in their places.
Yeah.
Because he was a kid, they called him Boo Boo.
He was a real.
Like he's not to be messed
with.
No
one shoots you 9 times on accident. That's not a.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's the same thing.
Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion once.
No one.
They shot 50 Cent 9 times.
But that's the same thing with the game. No one fucks with the game because it's like once. No one claims blood that I've never met a blood that much of a blood as a game.
Who was the rapper that did try to fuck with the game and he ended up getting punched up into a bush?
Who?
Oh, it was some nobody.
Someone tried
I
to
remember
fuck with
saw
the game,
that video.
And Game literally odd-sighted him and punched him up into.
Because he was talking mad wreck online, isn't it?
It's just a random guy.
He was like a rapper or a producer, but he was like, you know, one of them hanging on kind of guys, not really, like kind of like a joke of the music scene, like a thought he was gangster, but he's not, talking mad wreck online. Yeah, I think
40 Glock.
40 Glock. Yeah.
And Game caught him lacking, punched him up, man. I was like, and the Game is 6'5".
That's literally just about to say that. Some of these rappers have to remember is that when it comes to just fists, to shoot, some guys are much bigger than you.
Yeah, fam. Unless you know what you're doing, you're gonna get tucked in.
That's the other thing. The game is big. 50 ain't big.
50's big.
He's not big. 50's big wide, but he ain't tall.
No, 50
game is a monster.
He's got to be at least 6'1", 6'2".
No, he's not. Nah. I'll walk past him. He ain't tall. I'm not even joking. I'm not trying to be funny. He's like your height, Kazeem. I'm not even fucking around. I'm not joking.
Internet is saying...
Because look, you know how you know?
He's 6 foot.
He's not 6 foot. That's a fucking lie.
Maybe with his Reebok trainers he is.
Yeah, look at. Here's how you do it. This is the way you.
Who am I gonna? What picture I'm gonna look for? Who's he stood next to?
Lil Wayne,
Tom Cruise,
Kanye West. I always tell people that Google your favorite rapper next to short rap. Like Google him next to Ludacris. Ludacris is short as shit.
Yeah, but Kanye West had to stand on his tiptoes to go eye to eye with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kanye West is tiny.
Kanye's like 5'8", isn't he?
Kanye has massive hands, though.
These guys are fucking short. You know what it is? If they don't put Lil in front of their name, they're not claiming how small they are. Like, Tory Lanez is short, but you can tell he's short, but you can't tell how short he is until you watch that play in the morning and you go, oh my God, he's 5'3".
That is nuts. Because when
I ain't seen that.
People try to say that he's not 5'3".
No, he's 5'3".
He's 5'3".
Tory Lanez is 5'3".
He's 120 pounds and 5'3". He is the same height, sat down on a chair as he was when he got up.
And this is on Swear in the Morning.
Yeah.
Will there be a clip of it, like a short clip?
Yeah, let me look for it. Let me look for it.
If I find it, I can share it, innit?
No, because you might not know which clip it is it?
Actually, you know what you look up to?
Oh, no, look, I tapped it in YouTube and it came up, Tory Lanez Sway in the Morning stands up.
Right, there you go.
Look up Lil Wayne standing next to Mayweather, and then look up Lil Wayne standing next to 50 Cent. It's not a visible difference.
I can't find a Lil Wayne 50 Cent.
No, but 50 Cent next to Mayweather is huge.
Look again. And then look at him next to T.I. T.I.'s not tall. He could be 5'8", 5'9", but he's not over 6 foot. He's not 6 foot or over.
I think 50's 6 foot.
Nah, man. It's not. He ain't that tall. Oh, shit. Technology. Eat these eggs. Stop playing with me.
And we pulling up in matching cars because we hate the walk. All some niggas talking, but we hate the Let's get it. Let's go. I don't want to rap no more.
Oh, no, I need to see that one more time.
I don't want to rap no more.
Do Do you understand how small Sway is?
Oh, that's rude.
So when Sway stood up, he was bigger than it.
Oh man, he's tiny. This is what I was gonna say as well. I think the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen 50 Cent do, is Rick Ross was having seizures and stuff and was rushed to the hospital, critical care, and he put that guy from Rocky up, and the caption was just, he was just, if he dies, he dies. I was like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
That guy's a monster.
Oh, that's the energy I was coming on when there was some passer in the group chat.
But that's how you have to be. If you built your career on
and
that.
if it wasn't for Michael Akadiri, I would still be good. Even recently, I've almost gone at him again.
Who?
Just one of your natives.
Let's not do this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ha.
Michael Akadiri
Hey, he
privately
messaged. Don't be putting that shit on me.
Michael Akadiri messaged me privately and said, although I want to keep watching, I think you should stop now. And that's why I stopped.
I think 50's 6 foot, you know.
Nah, man.
So do I.
I'm telling you, I've walked past this man. I'm not 6 foot. He's not taller than me.
But also, you have taken a lot of substances in your life. Maybe you were high.
Maybe you're taller than you think you are, Filio.
If I'm taller than that, I'm about to call a whole bunch of girls cursing the fuck out.
I'd say you're about 5'11", Filio.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I'm even 6. I'm telling you.
And 50 Cent's taller than you.
This was.
Well, I just posted.
Swollen.
I just posted the link to Google in the group in Zoom. So if you share that, and you could scroll through to see how tall 50 is.
He was swollen. He was big, like muscle wise, but.
He's towering over Eminem in one of these pictures.
Eminem ain't that damn tall.
No, he's small.
He's a short man.
That's me. He's towering over him. He's towering over.
I'm trying to find a good comparison. The way you do it is you find them with somebody else who's short. First of all, don't look at him next to Meek Mill.
To be fair,
giant.
Yeah.
To be fair, actually, Darren, you'll see. Well, when I share this, what you just said, yeah, everyone can see that. He's not that much taller than Mayweather, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
That is much taller.
Mayweather's like 5'7".
That is much taller than someone.
Mayweather's 5'7".
He's not that tall. I'm telling you, this man is not that tall.
Look, Mayweather's 5'7". Look at this gap here between the two heads, yeah? That's not... Mayweather's 5'7", yeah? That's not 6 inches, bruv.
Try to find...
All right, no, go. I've clicked on the link.
This how you know somebody's short.
Go up.
A full body picture of them standing next to somebody else.
Scroll up, Kazeem, and go to
that one.
No. Scroll up.
Let's look at this one quickly, though.
No, yeah. There's a
look. He's still not that much taller than him.
No, but there's a whole page. There's a whole page of it. Scroll up. There you go. Wait. No. Down. That stop. The one with Mayweather and click on that page. Yeah, because it's asking, is 50 frauding about his height? So you click on the link.
It just pops up in his porn.
I know. That's a straight up Darren prank. Click on this.
Remember when he posted something in the group recently and I was like, what is this though?
This is all a setup. This is all a setup, just that porn on the screen.
So there's a whole thread.
Yeah, so this Chase Crawford dude's going to be 6 foot.
Come on.
No, you scroll up. This Chase Crawford dude's going to be 6 foot, and that's 50 next to him.
So this guy's 6 foot.
This guy's apparently 6 foot.
In
Chase
the red.
Crawford. Yeah.
Apparently. Get out.
But this picture's not good because they're not like.
They could be on a stage or.
Yeah, he could be further forward or backwards.
Look at the Kanye West one.
Yeah.
Come on now. We know
that's not that much.
We know Kanye's short though.
He might 50 Cent might be 5'10".
I give him 5. I'm telling you, he ain't taller than me.
Because look,
I was looking at him.
And Mayweather's 5'7".
Because he's under the shoulder.
That's a big gap. That's a
That's a lean in the under.
Look at the comments. Who gives a fuck? Get tall, die trying.
We do. Everyone on this thread gives a fuck.
Obviously, we give a fuck, right?
There you go. What about his prison picture? Look,
That's because
jail.
his lifting routine is basketball.
There's
so
a
he's
jail
always wearing
picture.
pumps.
There's a jail picture if you scroll down.
Someone says, "Shut up."
There you go. Jail picture.
And these are
Independent.
inches. That's inches, isn't it? Yeah. So he's right on what, 73 inches?
That's 6'1", isn't it?
Let's find out.
Nah, he probably tiptoeing. I don't buy it.
Can't tiptoe in a gel picture.
You can do it. You can do it. Do what you want.
Especially when the picture's in black
You
and
might
white.
got
Like,
on
get off your
Timberland.
tiptoes.
You might
nigga.
also got on Timberland.
It's 6
You're
foot.
not barefoot when you take those pictures.
It's 6 foot.
Yeah, the man's
Nah.
6 foot.
He
What?
got
Jail's
Timberlands
the
on.
line. Jail's the
Hey,
line.
Timberlands on.
Hey, Filio.
Bye.
Hey, Filio. You're a fucking hater, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you hating on 50?
You're a fucking hater, bro. When he finds this out, you will never have a career again.
It's over. It's
Oh,
over.
whenever I meet,
Go there.
whenever I meet 50, the first thing that's gonna happen is, first of all, I'm like, listen, I want to say I love you, work.
All of it?
Not
All of
talking
it?
about that.
All of it?
And I was gonna say, not talking about your rap, just the one album.
Okay.
The first one.
I'm going to give him the first two.
Everything after that, I don't really care. I love your troll work. I want you to take me as your protege. Because you are the only person on the planet that is uncancelable. You cannot. This man has said so much shit. These people just tried to cancel him for that shit he said on
About
Lil Reed's
exotic
podcast.
women.
But he wasn't insulting them. What he said was, he was giving you the hood sentiment of why he might date foreign girls or girls who aren't necessarily black from the hood, which is the same reason any girl from the hood would date a British guy or anybody else, because you're different, because you're not from there. And he said that they'll be hating on you when you do that, which is fucking true. Come on, stop playing. When I was in the hood, if I seen a girl go through the hood with like a Puerto Rican dude, like, this motherfucker, this Puerto Rican, I'll try to throw salt, right? I probably won't approach him and say nothing, but I'll be fucking whatever. And women were like, oh, fuck him. He's canceled. And it's like, no, he's got an extra 1 million followers now. Like, it's not, this ABC doesn't give a fuck. They're not taking the show off. He makes some money. He's not going to stop doing movies. The man is, you can't, because he hasn't changed. Been consistent. And that's the part that people
So when
get
he's
mad
like
at
that,
Kanye
they
West.
go, it's just 50 being 50.
Exactly. You have an opportunity to just not pay attention to 50. It's like Snoop. It's like, that's why I was mad when he was on Red Table. Like, what are you doing?
Oh,
What are you doing?
this is weird.
If Eminem came out, even though he does like clown people in his music, but if he came out online and started talking mad shit about people like how 50 does, everyone would be like, what's he doing? Because he's normally a private guy.
He's a calm guy. That's what I'm saying. 50 never changed. You know who changed? Kanye West didn't change, but he's going through whatever he's going through. And
I think Kanye West just got amplified. The longer he's been alive, the more amplified he gets. Because he's always been an outspoken guy.
It's a lot of people.
But now there's
people like that I look at.
But with Kanye West, I think part of it is like years ago, it's like, wow, Kanye's wild. He does wild stuff at award shows and on live TV, blah, blah. He really speaks his mind, whatever. But now, if this, what he's doing now, if this was happening like 05, 06, 08 kind of times, people would just be like, right, okay. But because, and it's a good thing, but because there's this whole positive agenda to push the conversation about mental health and like mental health awareness, it's not being branded as this is Kanye being outspoken. It's like, oh, this is a man that maybe needs some help, which is good in a sense. But I will still always want Kanye to be Kanye outspoken, because if but people like, and this is the same thing with this cancel culture stuff. If you really, really, really deep some of the stuff Kanye says, even when it's wild, if you sit down and you take your emotion out of it and you think, how could he have said this better? What is he trying to say? Most of it makes sense. The slavery was a choice stuff, I'm not on board with. But a lot of other stuff, when he started crying about his daughter and stuff, this is a man that like just talking about, he's pro-life, innit? So, but the way he's doing it isn't really like receivable as a society that we are now.
If he's got something going on, he just needs to take care of that. I truly feel like his mom was taking care of him. You know what I mean?
Someone said he ain't never been the same since his mom died.
Yeah, he probably had a really bad break then. He felt guilty for that. And then if he needed medicine and you didn't know about it, his mother made sure he took his medicine.
Yeah, and
Right, yeah,
I went to see him. I think
you don't have a friend like that. You don't have anybody like that.
I went to see Kanye in concert maybe a year after his mum passed away. And for about 30 minutes out of the show, he put on this really monotonous beat and just started freestyling about his mum. And it was really eerie and weird. And from that, and I was just a young kid, but from that point you go, oh, this man is in trouble. Like, serious trouble.
See.
Not like
Yeah,
just,
I think
you know
my thing with Kanye is, and I think it's partly to do with public perception, is that his cachet is so low that whenever he says anything that's a bit ambiguous, no one really knows what he quite means. Everyone goes, no, well, he means the worst interpretation of what he said. We're going for that because of stuff he said in the past. Whereas, because you can imagine, like, someone who is super woke, say for Carla, was to have said, Harriet Tubman didn't free slaves. She just made them work for other white people.
Everyone would be like, oh, really?
Not even that. People do the work mentally and go, yeah, because technically, you know, we're still second-class citizens in America as black people.
But I feel like
just working in the white supremacy system. So people would just go, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But because it's Kanye, they go, nah, he's literally saying that Harriet Tubman didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Kanye.
But even to play like devil's advocate a little bit, even if I didn't even know, and a Carla said X, Y, Z, because it's a Carla, I'll go, okay,
cool,
I believe you.
Cool,
I believe you because he's proved on so many times he knows what he's talking about. So I'll go, say no more. I believe you. Whereas like, and he's very articulate. So Kanye just goes, blow, and it's just like, whoa, slow down, whoa. How did we even get on this conversation? But this goes back to what I said before. I don't know if I said it on the pod, but Joe Rogan was meant to have Kanye on his podcast, didn't it? It never materialized, but he talks about all the times. Like, I spoke to him on the phone, and for me, Joe Rogan is quite a fair person. You know what I'm saying? From what I take out of this podcast, and quite a fair person. Yeah, doesn't really take sides or anything like that. If he thinks you're an arsehole, but he's your friend, he's still going to tell you you're being an arsehole. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, long story short, he said, I've had several conversations with this man, and he literally said he reminds me of like Elon Musk. He said, because these people operate on such a high frequency of like creativity or intelligence or whatever you want to call it, that they don't always have time in their mind to articulate their thoughts and get out how they want. So sometimes it just comes out like, but
that's a true thing. That's like a known thing. So it could be that, it could be a lot of things, but
and what everyone wants to say, I don't care. I'm a massive Kanye fan. I think that man is a genius. Yeah. In his fields, I feel like that man. And when he talks about, like, when he did that interview with, is his name Zane Lowe and stuff, and he was talking about product and how to communicate a product and stuff like that, I was like, this guy knows what he's doing, man. Like, I don't know. I've got his back anyway. He don't know me.
Yeah.
He don't know me personally, but if he called me and said, I need you to shoot Megan Stallion in the foot, I'll do it.
But yeah, I don't know, my gut, I suppose, if I don't really have a gut feeling, so now I said my gut, but guess what, knowing, I feel that both are true. I think he has mental health issues.
Yeah, of course, no doubt.
But I also think that he's a super intelligent guy, just has.
Now imagine that cocktail going on in your head of poor mental health and also going crazy, like, with creativity. And you're married to the Kardashians. And
you've got the money for your ideas.
Yeah. And you've got the money.
Most people like that are just walking down the street shouting at you outside Tesco.
Yeah.
with no shoes on.
Yeah.
Where this guy,
Imagine
this
having a
guy's
mental.
actually got the
Imagine having
money.
a mental breakdown, but also still trying to stay creative and do stuff, like simultaneously.
Right.
I couldn't even.
Mm.
I couldn't even fathom it, bro. His head
Nuts.
must be on 100. He must have headaches all the time.
His head was just swiveling all the time.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Philia. Probably didn't charge his laptop. But yeah,
So he comes back.
fuck it, man. I doubt he will. What else we got on the agenda?
I'm trying to think what other stuff to cover.
It's not much, really, is there?
Not much of one. All right, let's place those stupid bets. What?
Oh yeah, let me place mine. If I win 10 bags, all of you
Bruv,
can suck my
I've put
penis.
one bet on where I can win £230,000.
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart, yeah. All jokes aside, like I really hope you don't win that.
Oh, why? Why not?
Because I want to hear the material. I just want one team to let you down in the 88th minute. I want one team to let you down, and I just want to hear all the material come out of. I shouldn't even be here. I shouldn't even be here.
It's just like, fuck you guys. I don't want to be here.
I shouldn't even be. My mum was one number away from winning like 150k on the lottery.
Oh.
And like an arsehole, I just go, get over it. I just go, get over it. You didn't win. It's not that deep, is it? You didn't win.
You see me, I've never even come close on the lottery. Like I always super lose. Like the most I get is 2 numbers. If that. It's never a moment where I'm like, oh wait, I've got the 4. I've got 6. It's never that. It's always no shit.
Have you ever seen those pranks where people think they've won the lottery? It's a fake scratch card. Those are the best. They're like, I've just won 10 grand. I've just won 50 grand. And then like their boyfriend or whatever's like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like they're playing, it's amazing. What are we going to do? We can get a house. We can travel. Oh my God. It's like, turn it over. What we got to do to get the money? And it's like, reading it, it's like, well done, dickhead. This is a fake scratch card. Instant breakup if someone did that to me. Instant breakup. That's the ultimate betrayal.
You can't do that to me.
Don't ever sell me a dream like that again.
Please don't. Like, I wonder how many of those type of pranks don't make it onto YouTube because the person's reaction is so mad.
Yeah. And all
you mean like one of those ones?
Racial stuff starts coming out.
Isn't it just like there's like fuck this, fuck it off. Do what? Fuck you, it's over. Fuck it. Just enter with the button. Oh my God.
Have you ever seen the prank where the guy's hiding in the house like a robber and this girl comes home like the shopping bags and he like comes out and she's like, bolts out the house and gets run over?
No.
I don't know if it's fake or real. I want to lean on the side that says it's real. But she just runs out of the house and he's like chasing her, keeping up with the prank. Like, come here, blah, blah. Bolts out of the house, runs into the road, ping!
Nah, that. Send me the link. I don't want. We shouldn't play that on the pod, but send me the link to that.
We can if I can find it.
No.
Bruv, it's a very well known.
I mean,
clip.
if it's on YouTube, then I guess we can because it's already
in the
on
public
YouTube,
domain.
But that is wild.
Let me see if I can find this shit. Oh yeah, found it. Say no more. Get the little share screen up. Boom, 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 boom. No, this one. Share. Okay.
That's not real. Nah, that's not real. What's the comments saying? What are the comments saying?
And she got run over and she was under the car, then the camera surprisingly showed her sideways. I've seen another video that says, I hope this was fake, because if it was real, sorry for the family and for the girl dying, or if she was injured. This is fake. Oh my gosh, my sister died. Time to post this on YouTube. Shoot, ain't it?
Yeah, it can't be real.
My sister or my wife just died because of my prank. What should I do with the video? Upload it.
Isn't it? You'll be making up all kinds of nonsense to the police of what happened. I don't know why she just ran out of the house, and I don't know.
So who runs into the road?
Isn't it?
Just beeline down the pavement.
I mean, yeah. I don't think I'd even react to how she did, in the sense of running out of the house.
Yeah. Obviously, you never know, but I think like
it's a great reaction, but I think I would just melt. I think I'll just stand there, like, wouldn't even.
I'd be like, well, this is my time, bro.
Time. That's the thing. I'll be like, it's over.
I've been in a few situations where I thought, now's my this is my time to go.
This is how Kazeem's died.
Yeah, I've been places where youths have approached me, and I'm like, and it's sad to say, and like, this is all jokes aside, these are true stories. I've been in situations where like I'm about to get stabbed, and I'm like, this is it. It's a weird realization when like I don't know if everyone has it, but in your head you've come to this like agreement with yourself, like, well, this is it. And you're not actually scared. You're like, this is it. This is just how it's gonna go. Hopefully, I survive. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess there will be a part of that in it where you just like, there's nothing that can.
Yeah, you just it's like when you realize like you're in a situation and you're actually powerless. You're like, whoa, this is it. Like 2 or 3 times, I've been like, yeah. But by the grace of God, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So. He was like, I got big plans for you. I want you to go on stage and tell dirty jokes.
tell jokes. Tell offensive jokes.
That's why they say, it's really weird, but they say drowning is one of the most peaceful ways to die.
I thought it was one of the worst.
Not like drowning in a bath or something like that, but like if you're in the ocean or something like that, or in a river.
Yeah.
Like because obviously you're gonna hold your breath, right? But again, you come to this realization, there's nothing I can do now. And you kind of just come to peace with it and you let go.
Well, yeah, I guess I wonder how much pain's actually involved with your lungs filling with water, though.
I reckon it's not pain. I reckon it's just really uncomfortable for 30 seconds or whatever. Because how long is it going to take you to pass out? Not long.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know what I mean? You can put someone to sleep in 10 seconds.
Oh, maybe you can.
No, but like in general, if you just like suffocate them like with the right hold, just like talking like in jiu-jitsu and stuff. Like,
But that's one thing I always see. You know, in like films where someone like kills their grandparents and it's just with one pillow.
yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, I don't think I'd die that quickly, so I'll put a pillow on my head.
Nah. And I always feel
I
like
don't know.
they're not doing enough to get out of it. They've always got a pillow on their face or whatever, and it's always just this. Get off me. Bruv, I'll be like, get the fuck off me, fam.
No, but that's just a scratch. You got to pinch.
Yeah.
Pinch and scratch.
Bruv, I would be
Get my
skanked like
get
the
their
most.
DNA all under my nails.
Yeah, the most violent skank would come out of me. I'd be like, get off me,
Yeah.
bro. But also, I guess if you're being suffocated, you don't want to do too much because oxygen is in short supply.
Preserve the air.
It's funny, but it's not. This is why it's great being a comedian, man. You just look at any situation and you're like, I can find the funny in this.
I can make a joke like that.
Someone being strangled to death.
It's
And
never,
we go.
It's never.
Oh no, you go.
It's never. We never think. Oh, I shouldn't make this joke. Is will they laugh at this joke?
It's
the
that.
joke in the head. It's already here. It's like.
Is
will
that
they go for this?
will they laugh at that? And that's what's that. Everyone's like, "Are you nervous?" And I go, "Only trying out a joke I've never tried before." That's like, in my head, on stage, you probably got a good poker face, but in your head, you're like, fucking hell, bro. They don't even know what I'm about to say. But I think it's that. It's the, will they laugh at this? And then I'm sure we've all got jokes. Even me, I'm like, should I say this out loud?
Is
like,
today the day for this joke?
Yeah. Should I say this out loud? But yeah, we spoke about people being strangled. And the go-to thing was not that how bad it is we're like victim blamers. We're like, I don't think they were trying hard enough to get out of that, to be fair. Like if you get suffocated by a pillow, you probably need to be at the gene pool. We don't need you here. You know what I mean?
No, you weren't trying hard enough. Imagine
if I was killed by a pillow, please come to my funeral and I want all of you up on the platform bit, and I want my coffin to the right with my picture, and I want all of you guys lined up like in rows of three, so one row and then a row of three behind you, and I just want you to take it in turns to roast me.
Listen, if I die by pillows, you've got to be a good friend and lie in it. Just say this isn't how it happened. I know Darren.
Some Jeffrey Epstein stuff. That's not how he died.
Yeah, something.
Who's covering this up?
He didn't die like this. Who's in on this? Because this is how he died.
He didn't die by the pillow. It was the duvet, man. Gosh.
Yeah, I can't die from someone putting a pillow in my head.
Would it be funny if we died by a pillow now?
Exactly that way, isn't it? Now you got poison me.
And then we got cancelled post-death because we was making jokes about pillows.
That's a Black Mirror episode right there. Someone gets killed in a way they made a joke about before they die, and everyone cancels them
for dying that way.
Bro, you got to try to write a joke about that. That's like a big callback kind of super joke.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna jot the idea down now. So I got another joke, but it was like, it's not even anything I wrote. My friend just told me something, and I'm like, by the way, I'm gonna say this on stage. I'm just gonna say what you said to me on stage. And he was talking about how he was beating this girl, yeah. And he was like, halfway through, her dog came in and started licking my balls.
No.
And he was like, I didn't stop it. You know what I mean? I said to him, you know, that's bestiality. That's actually a crime. What you did. I won't say Luke's name on the podcast, so.
Yes.
I know many Lukes. No one's gonna know who it is. I'm not going in again. I thought about it.
No,
I was going to describe him even further, but
no. Leave him.
no one's going to know Luke. It's fine.
I don't think Filio's coming back.
Nah. Let's wrap it up here.
Shall we wrap up?
Yeah.
Shall we wrap up? And get ready.
What's this? Episode 12. Last one on Zoom.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly. Then we've got to meet up in person.
It's been
Get
emotional.
this done. Yeah, bro.
It's pretty much been me and you from and Akadiri. Like even Filio came in, came out. Pause. You know, I don't respect these guys. I don't care who Filio works for now. I don't care who he's gigged with, what stages he's been on. I don't respect these guys, man.
I don't respect the hustle. I don't respect the drive. I don't.
That's why I rep Blood Gang. Sue.
Oh wow! I'm not going that deep.
No, I just say it to piss Filio off. But yeah.
All right, bro.
I think I'm gonna call this episode Don't Die. No, I'm gonna call it Death by a Pillow.
Cool. Death by a Pillow. That's the one.
All right,
All right,
say no
bro.
more. In a bit.
See ya, man.